quota of 4 reserves is to help units cope with this rule. Okay, next. Any protests, appeals should be made by the accompanying officer to the competition director, who is me, unless I don't turn up, within half an hour of the team's completion of its detail. Alright, if you feel that something is wrong, something is unfair, right, please report to us, alright, within half an hour. And after that, we will go through, alright, we'll deliberate a little, we'll deliberate on the issue, and then we'll make a decision, and the decision is final. Next. Signals used in the competition. The one shot horn blast, alright, is done during the 1 minute logistics check, alright, and the 1 minute left to the end of the competition, this is before the competition ends. The one long horn blast, alright, will signal the start of the competition and also the end of the competition. Alright, so during the actual competition itself, you will hear long, short, long. The start, the 1 minute, the minus 1 minute, and then the long blast will signal the end. Once it's the end, right, I think you guys know what to do, you need to leave the lot. Which will be mentioned later next. During the check, logistics check, only the captain or the vice captain, one person can walk around and check the logistics. Alright, you can report any faulty logistics to the lot IC, which is just beside you, right, for replacement. Alright, the decision to make the replacement is still done on the spot. It doesn't mean that the moment you request for a change means that it will be changed for you. Alright, the judge will come over to your lot and make a decision whether to change or not. Alright, no further changes of logistics will be entertained after the 1 minute check. Okay? Next. During the competition, reserves may be activated, alright, to replace any team member who is not feeling well. Okay, it is up to the unit to decide how many reserves you want to bring on that day, right, to support this thing. Right, any injured or ill participants will not be allowed to compete for safety reasons. Alright, so last year we had a few cases of severely shaft palms because of rope burn and things like that. So the officer in charge, the staff officer in charge at the registration point will decide whether this person is fit enough to continue. Alright, because we mentioned that we do not allow any bandages or whatever on the hands. Alright. Okay, so please take care of yourself in train as well. If you are ill, if you are not looking too fine as well, the registration officer in charge will also make a decision on that. Officials in the pitch must be informed for such cases. Alright, in the event you feel that you want to inform anybody on the pitch or even at the registration counter, please state it up front first. Next. During judging, competitors to remain seated at the starting point, alright, where they gather during the start, usually on one edge, the short edge of the lot. Two representatives should stand by for questions. Alright, the judges may come to you and they may ask questions, usually to clarify. Alright, the two reps are allowed to obtain information from team members, alright, during the queries by the judges. Okay, next. Okay, coming to balloting for the slots, alright, up to just now at probably 12 noon, alright, I did a check. Alright, so the results is still for balloting internally by HQ. 91 units has made the preference for that. For during briefing, 26. Alright, so we will actually do the balloting internally. Alright, and we will do it after nomination. Alright, so that we know exactly whether each unit is sending one or two teams. There are circumstances where the unit will only want to send a boys team or a girls teams on its own. Alright, so we will see the numbers so that we know how many slots we need to fill. Okay, so it's after nomination. So keep a lookout for my nomination email. Alright, only a few cases with compelling reasons to be entertained. Alright, we had some requests in 2012. Alright, we managed to accommodate most of them. Alright, but usually that's if there's another unit that can do a one-to-one change. This field, sorry for the spelling error. Right? Okay, the form is filled up and sent to my email address, which is stated there, alright, if there is a necessity to do so. Okay, next. For any further queries, my landline is at the top, and my mobile phone number is there, below it, and my email, as mentioned earlier, you can write to me for any queries. Alright, Q&A. Below here, please go to the Q&A document.